If we don't win that game like 4 or 5-0, then
if you draw it, then it's
no
a good
questions will
result.
start being asked.
It's a good result, but yeah, questions will be asked. But questions are asked for the next game. Now, this team, this isn't fair, but neither of us won this game. You said 1-1, I said 3-2, but it was Brighton 4, Aston Villa 0.
Yeah, Aston Villa decided that they were going to stay on the bus.
Issue is, they've left Unai Emery out to dry.
It is horrible.
They've left him out to dry, and it's terrible. As much as he didn't do well at Arsenal, like, he needed
more time at Arsenal. He did,
but you can't get knocked out by Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup first round and then lose to Chelsea the way that we lost to Chelsea in the Europa League final. It doesn't work. And as much as I would have loved him, the players didn't respect him either. That was difficult, but he's done such an amazing job at Aston Villa. The fact that you've lost 6 of your starters. Six of your starters who won
that's more than his first team.
He won
has to bring up a whole new first team.
Yeah. Who won the Europa League final. You lost 6 of them, and then you lost Concert the day before.
And then you're about to lose Watkins
to Saudi.
And then, right, get a load of this. They replaced him with Garnacho.
And then you have your new signee get sent off because he decided to kick out a player after a tackle. Like,
he's sick of it.
What are we doing? And there has been reports that Unai is even that. Well, I don't know how true it is, that he's thinking about even just leaving.
I would.
Like, he's thinking about walking away from it because that's ridiculous. Do you want to see the stats? Now, these stats are bad. Really, really bad for a Premiership team who are Europa League champions. They played so well against PSG. Brighton, had 73% possession. 21 shots at goal. Right? 19 corners. How many shots do you think Aston Villa had?
Must have been less than 5.
6. None on target.
No shots on target for an entire game.
None on target the whole game.
You can't.
The whole game.
Do you know what? If I'm a baller and I'm not, and we've got to the 89th minute and I've just got the ball right, do you know what I'm doing? If it's from the halfway line, I'm just absolutely lumping it just to get 1 shot on target. I don't care. Hit and hope.
And what makes it worse is the first goal that they conceded was an own goal.
Yeah.
It was an own goal by Lindelof, even though it bounced off the post and hit him and went in. It's a terrible start for Aston Villa. And my prediction of Aston Villa being in the top 4, both of us had them in the top 4 or the top 6.
I mean,
I kind of knows. I can't change it.
It's game 1.
But that's a bad.
It's a bad start, but I think Villa didn't have the great start last season either, and they won the Europa League and finished in the top 4. So it's one game. It's one game. We all have off days. So it's like
it is an overreact. It is probably an overreaction to myself to how it is, but it's not looking great. To be honest, it's just not.
It's not.
It's not. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Brighton, on the other hand, Brighton look good. They look like they ain't missed a step.
No, this is the problem with Brighton. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something as a Man United fan. Right? Let me tell you something about Brighton, and you can click this right now.
Okay.
Let me tell you something about Brighton, right? Because Brighton, right, what they will do is they will lull you into a false sense of security, making you think that they're an excellent team, right? Because they play good football every now and again, and they will slap teams around every now and again. But then halfway through the season, they decide to have a blip for about 5 or 6 games where nothing really happens. And then they end up in like 8th. Then they face Man United and they beat them, right? But you haven't got Danny Welbeck anymore, right? So you can't even score any of these nice little goals anymore. So Brighton, right? Yes, you beat Aston Villa, but do you know what's going to happen, right? Do you know what's going to happen to you, right?
They're going to be
10th. 10th. That's what's going to happen to you this season, right?
I need to remember
Right.
where I put them. Did I put them at 8th? Hold on, I got that graphic as well. Hold on, let me just dash up that graphic too, because this is absolutely hilarious. Somewhere here. Right, I don't know where it is. I'll find it at some point, and we'll go through it. But I expect Brighton to do something good. What they will do, I don't know.
Telling you, Brighton, right? You're going to finish 10th, right? You're going to finish 10th. And if you don't win the Conference League, you're a failure as a club, as a society. You better win the Conference League.
The man
right?
said, to be fair, I have said that English teams should win the Conference League every year, or at least be in the finals every year. It does depend.
I think we've won like
on
3 out of 5.
Who is playing who. Who knows? We'll see. But Brighton have Chelsea next at Chelsea, so that should be an interesting game. And then Aston Villa, unfortunately, they have us on Monday night.
Home or away?
At Villa Park. We don't do great at Villa Park. And that's proven. We lost there last year. We lost there the year before. But then they came to the Emirates and we turned them over. So hopefully this year we can turn that around.
Well, that's the thing with Villa. It can't get much worse than what it was.
No, it can't. But that'll be interesting. Neither of us got correct score on that one either.
Yeah.
But then we go on to the next game. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Newcastle 2, Liverpool 2. You predicted a draw, so unfortunately we are now tied up 4-4.
Boom.
I'm annoyed at that. You said 0-0. I said 1-0 to Liverpool. Liverpool did not deserve a point.
No, they didn't.
They did not deserve a point this game.
No, but no, it's what we've been saying over the last couple of weeks. Liverpool have no defense, and they're going to run themselves ragged. They're still getting used to Iraola, and Iraola.
You saw the first goal, right?
Yeah.
You saw how Elanga just blasted past Kirkes. And then you have Van Dijk and Jacket running side by side to each other. I was just like, what is going on here? Like, what? You lot are terrible. But hey, I don't know football in it because you lot have defenders.
Oh, do you know what the worst thing is? Right. Elanga's goal. Let me tell you something about Elanga. Elanga is not a very good footballer. He's an athlete who plays football.
Elanga can't have more than 2 touches on the football before he's about to shoot.
No, he's an athlete who plays football. That's what he is. Right. There are certain people in this world that are just athletes and are somewhat good at something. He's an amazing athlete. If he did something in the Olympics, he'd probably get like top 20 or something like that. In fact, he'll be an amazing high fly wrestler. We'll see him like listen, I can see it now in the headlights. Anthony Elanga versus Javon Evans for the Intercontinental title.
I mean, I could see it.
Can see it.
I could see it. But like, Liverpool did not deserve anything from this game. Newcastle were all over them the whole entire game.
Yeah, because right.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
No.
No,
See again. Stats don't tell you everything.
So that's onto everything, but listen, it's what we said with Liverpool, right? How they played under Klopp, rock and roll football, full aggressive. That team is gone.
Yeah.
The spine of that team is still there. Van Dijk has no legs left.
Hey,
How
don't say
he's
that.
still
Don't say that. Don't say that. You'll be told that you don't know ball knowledge. You don't have ball knowledge. Don't
no.
do that. Yeah.
Listen. I have ball knowledge, and I've seen this movie before. I've seen the ending. I've seen the credits. I know exactly how it's going to play out. Like Van Dijk, he was found out quite a few times last season.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
You don't as a defender, you don't really get better with age in the Premier League.
No.
You play like how many defenders? I think Thiago Silva was the last one. But then again, he when he started playing in the Premier League for like, time what, 36, 37?
Yeah, so he had like 3-ish good years.
Yeah, three-ish good years, but Chelsea weren't playing like ridiculously high, like they weren't playing high lines and whatnot.
No. It was
But
controlled
Premier League defenders don't usually make it past 35, 36. Van Dijk is 34, 35.
He's just not gonna. He's just. I said it at the beginning of the season, before the season even started. He's not gonna survive the year. He's not. Like,
I mean, he'll make it to the end of the season. At which point, Serie A is going to call him.
It's not that. I think he's gonna have. He's probably gonna pull a hamstring at some point, trying to catch up. Touch wood.
I mean,
I don't wish injuries on players, but
yeah,
he's not old enough. He's not young enough to be sprinting every single game.
To do those sprints. Just send him to Serie A.
He's going to have too many. There's going to be way too many faster strikers, powerful strikers that he's going to have to go up against. Strength can only take you so far.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. And Liverpool getting that penalty at the dying moments of the game, I do feel so bad for Lewis. I do feel bad for him. I do feel bad because when you look at it, he actually does put away. It's just that his knee, he just couldn't put his knee away fast enough.
Yeah.
That was it. I do feel bad because he had a brilliant game. I would say he was probably my man of the match for the game because he was everywhere for Newcastle. He did everything for them. And it's unfortunate how that game ended. But a draw, I'd say, is a favourable point for Liverpool, but disastrous result for Newcastle.
Disastrous, but I mean, it was good signs.